Hey guys, Roger5 here with episode number 4 of our Marseille career mode on FIFA 20. We're kicking this one off by taking on Stade Rennais in the league, as they've got a couple of familiar faces in there. Niang, Rafinha, they're the two kind of most notable ones. I think Ousmane Dembele came from Stade Rennais. You can see here, what a beauty. We've got that beautiful man up top, Olivier Giroud. He's starting up top for us today, and he's trying to continue his fine form he had in the previous episode, continue his goal scoring form, and if he can do so in today's episode, we will get through his seasonal objective with ease, as the ball's drilled across there to him, but Morel can get in front and actually clear the ball away, only as far as Sansone, as Benedetto heads it to Rongier, into Giroud, strikes it. Mendy's got it covered though, really nice save there, as we go forward a couple of minutes, as, Gagnon, I'm not quite sure, but he gets the ball intercepted by Benedetto, who's coming back. He's doing the dirty work in defending, and he's did quite well until Sarr lost the ball, as Niang plays the ball out to Rafinha. Niang through to Hanou, and if you remember last episode, we continued our fine form as well in terms of defending. Obviously, we are yet to lose a game, and we are also yet to concede a goal in the league. It's absolutely amazing, the record we've got, as Benedetto chests it down and volleys it at Mendy. No real power at it as he boots it off the ground, and it bounces, taking a lot of the power off of it, as Thauvin mugs man off there, and he's going to just do the same here as he plays the ball into Benedetto, causing the space that he can run back into, and I don't know what the defender was doing there. He fell over, basically. But he cuts inside on his left foot. Lays it across to Oli Giroud. He got the slightest of touches on it. Wasn't going in, as Rongier charges in at the back post and taps in the ball that was, I think it was going to hit the post from Giroud's shot. So we just confirmed ourselves the goal. I'm going to assume Giroud wouldn't be too mad about that, as we go 1-0 up here against Stade Rennais in a very, very tight game. It's a very back and forth game between ourselves and them, as Niang in the 70th minute plays the ball into the box. Hanou looks to be the first man to score against us this season, but it's a great save by Mandanda. Charges out, and you can see the ball was in the air for a couple of seconds there. But it's not done there, as they again have a chance. This time though, Kalatakar comes out and blocks the shot, the Croatian shot stopper. As Rongier, the goal scorer, plays it to Sansone, his midfield partner. Again, trying to find that little bit of space where he can just take the advantage and have the shot. As Doumbia doesn't clear the ball away properly, as it falls to Thauvin, looking to secure the victory, but it's a poor shot, a very tame effort. And the game does end as a 1-0 victory to us. The goal coming from Rongier in the first half from the Giroud shot, which you could have said was going in itself. But we look at our youth scout reports here. We've got Deluc, who looks like very good, and we're also going to try and sign up some players. So we've got Ferrier, we've also got Rousset, and we've also got another Ferrier. So we signed up the Ferrier brothers as we go on to away from home to take on Amiens. Again, their team, I think there's one familiar face in there, like that's Jonathan Davids. At Cam, I think he's a young Canadian striker. But other than that, I can't really name you many other players. As we get into this game against Amiens, 3 minutes into the game, Mendoza charging down this left-hand side, and he's just skipping past Sarr there really nicely. Forces Leyoun out wide as he's about to whip in the cross. He does so to the back post. Widmer back to Jonathan Davids, and 5 minutes into this game, we are 1-0 down, and that is the first goal we have conceded all season. We went 725 minutes without conceding a goal, and then we've just gone and conceded one 5 minutes into this game. So I've got to say, Mandanda, he's the GOAT. 725 minutes without conceding this season, really, really impressive to Mandanda. Not just Mandanda though, the whole defence. So obviously we've switched out our defences. Sometimes Kamara's been in there, sometimes it's just been Cantaclara and Leyoun, sometimes Sarr, sometimes Sakai, sometimes a Marvi, but we do go right down the other end and look to win ourselves a penalty. 4 minutes after going 1-0 down, Giroud steps up to the penalty, and it's a great save by Gertner, and it kind of goes off the post, off his back, but it doesn't go into the net, it goes out to the left hand side, so he goes very, very fortunate there for that not to deflect into the back of his own net. As 28 minutes into the game, Davids plays the ball into Otero, but Amavi intercepts, and we do clear the ball away as Rongier turns, faces up to Giroud. He has the ball intercepted by Chedju. Guano to Montquit. He's just not strong enough for Giroud. And Payet plays the ball to Thauvin. He's going to be our main man as we attack here. Charges past one, looks to skip past the other as it goes out wide. He's going to try and whip this one across to the back post. Giroud is there, unmarked at the back post. And you do not want to leave a man that scored 5 goals. No, sorry. Yeah, 5 goals in 2 games. You do not want to leave him unmarked at the back post. As he scores, he celebrates in style. I'm not sure if Giroud could do that in real life. But we do get back on level terms as Wimmer plays ball to Otero. This is right from kickoff. Zungu plays it back through to Otero. It's going to be played across. Leyoun with one of the worst clearances you'll see, and it falls to Jonathan Davids. And after 725 minutes without conceding 1 goal, we've gone and conceded twice in 35 minutes against Amiens. And more specifically against Jonathan Davids, who has just been... he's tore us apart. He has been very, very good in his positional play. As, again, 5 minutes after they've scored, Amavi's going to charge down this left-hand side, skips past Otero, but he does get the second tackle in. We win back the ball, but they're going to take the throw in here. And Amavi's going to pressure really nicely, put the pressure on, kind of force them to make some mistakes. And they do so, playing the ball to Thauvin, and Giroud is in the box, just about level with the penalty spot. And he tucks it past the keeper whilst getting fouled. I would have assumed if he'd missed, it would have been a penalty. But it's a great strike past the keeper. Take a look here. That probably is a penalty if he missed the target. But he did put it into the back of the net, past the goalkeeper. The man even looks good when he's getting fouled. As 4 minutes into the 3 added minutes of injury time, they're going to have a corner. They whip it across. We do get it away. It's Jonathan Davids. Skips past the tackle, strikes it, blocked, wins back the ball, strikes it, scores. He's got a hat-trick in the 5th minute of injury time, when there was only supposed to be 3 added on. I'm going to be right into the league, the French FA. I'm going to be telling them this shouldn't be happening. The referee should have blown the whistle. I do not want this referee reffing any of our matches again this season. But Sansone plays the ball to Lopez. Lopez through to Giroud. We're now on the kind of attacking. We're going to have to be forced to attack and get back into this game. It's a game we should be winning. Amiens, again, I said I didn't recognise any of their players. They should be a team we can beat. But the one man I did recognise has gone and scored a hat-trick against us. As just before the hour mark, Sansone. He's even tracking back all the way with Sansone here, but Sansone's done really well to get down this right-hand side. He's got 2 options available in the middle. Giroud and Payet. Giroud's going to be the more favourable of the 2. Goes for the overhead kick. And it goes wide of the post. He tried the flair. He tried the fanciness. Maybe if he'd just gone for a simple header, that would have went in. But we're still into the last 10 minutes. We're still losing this game. Thauvin once again down this right-hand side. Got the better of Mendoza. He could cut inside and shoot himself here. But then what he's going to do is going to go to the byline, drill it across, but Gertner can get on the end of this one. He clears it upfield. Only as far as Sakai, who's going to win the header into Kaleta Carr. Takes a touch, plays upfield. We still got time to get a goal. Most likely, it's going to end as a draw. Sansone charges once again down his right-hand side. Plays it through to Thauvin. Stops. Now there's a little bit of fancy play there to Giroud, who's just waiting patiently on the edge of the box, and he strikes it low and hard into that bottom left-hand corner. Obviously, he missed a penalty earlier on in the game, so he could have already had his hat-trick wrapped up by now, but he does so. He puts it in the corner that he missed his penalty in, and the game does end as a 3-3 draw. Jonathan Davids is going to be the man to... oh, sorry, Jonathan David, not Jonathan Davies. Maybe I'm thinking of a different player, but he did tuck the ball away 3 times past Mandanda. That was 3 goals conceded in 1 game when we hadn't conceded in any of the games before, but Giroud also got the hat-trick. He's also continuing his fine goal-scoring form as we go into the final game of the episode. We're taking on Strasbourg. Very familiar face in there in Kenny Lala, who we signed for Lille last year in our Lille career mode. He was one of our best signings, actually, at the right-back position. He was a very, very clinical player. As 11 minutes into the game, we want to bounce back from that 3-3 draw. We want to get a clean sheet in this game. As Sansone, once again, he's attacking down this right-hand side, and he plays the ball through to Thauvin this time. Instead of going it alone, it's Dijku, I don't know, just leaves Thauvin to his own kind of free will as he lets him charge into the box, has his strike, and something I want to mention right here, 20 yards out with Dimitri Payet, we've got a free kick. Nope, he hit the post, it didn't quite go in, but something I want to mention, I'm a couple of episodes, I think I'm 2 episodes ahead right now, and I'm just not getting enough free kicks to where this 5 free kicks with Dimitri Payet will be kind of possible. So I was thinking of maybe possibly changing the objective to goals from outside the box and maybe bumping it up to 10. 10 goals from outside the box in all competitions. Something like that with Payet, maybe even keeping it at 5. But we do get the goal 75 minutes into the game. It's Falveen continuing his fine goal scoring form as well. He's got a couple of goals in these past few episodes. He's adding to his objective. He looks to be... He should be able to kind of easily wrap up his objective by the end of the season. But yeah, the Dimitri Payet one, let me know down below if I could change it to maybe goals from outside the box, finesse shots from outside the box, something like that. But in the final 2 minutes, Benedetto's played through to Rongier. He tried to dink the keeper there, but Sales had it covered as the final whistle will be blown. We win 1-0. We recover from that 3-3 draw with a win and with a clean sheet. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. I sure have. If you have, please like, subscribe to the channel, and peace.